Oh, I've been talking this whole time. I've been talking this whole time, bro. I was muted on my stream there. Oh my god. Well, that's fucking embarrassing. Well, that's fucking embarrassing. Oh god. So I basically had myself muted without realizing, and instead of I'm just gonna fucking, it's not moving, so let's just put that there. Instead of looking at chat and looking at my screen, which I normally do, I was sorting something out. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep talking and not read chat while I sort something out. How fucking embarrassing. Whatever, who cares? What's up, everybody? How you doing? Now you can actually hear me, which is Poggies. Oh god. That's funny though. Oh god. Alright, let me quickly finish setting this thing up. Okay, that decided not to copy the thing I was trying to copy. Thank you. Let's actually copy this time. There we go. I'm putting a thing underneath the stream so people can okay, well that doesn't look decent. What the fuck? So people can scroll down and it'll show you a link to the merch and stuff. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Oh fuck me. I need to also do one other thing, which is to, I didn't think about it when I put okay, I think that makes more sense. There we go. So I didn't expect, well, no, I didn't think of something when I'm just gonna fucking show you, okay? So I changed the dono goal in the bottom right, not number wise, but for it to actually make sense, because I wrote it to try to fit everything into this goal, and I couldn't fit it all in. And I was like, I figured a way around it, and then I realized that the actual fucking number, when I went past 100, would go in the way of the text, so you couldn't read it properly. So I've just changed it so you can actually read it. Yo, Chris, go fuck yourself. Fuck off. Oh, dude, I didn't even fucking. Yeah. Oh wait, not copy address. I'm stealing this. I needed something to announce my stream, so there you go. Fucking goddamn it. Oh Christ. Is this Wildstar? Shut up, Matt. Pussy. Yes, it is Wildstar. I can actually show you this as well now, so I'm gonna be plugging this because I need to make money, so why the fuck not? But now, when you go down under the stream, there's a handy little link there that's not interactive at all, which shows something in the background that you can't really see that well. But it now says my shop's there, and it now links to the merch there. There is still no alert when somebody buys something, but I don't care. Dude, I'm a fucking buy. I really like the different colors on this one. I really like the different colors there. That's turned out a lot better on this than I thought. This says penis, but it doesn't make sense because it should show it should have a thing here where it rotates where you can see the whole thing, but you can't. Now it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Does it ship to Australia? I don't know. I don't fucking ship them. Sure. I don't ship them. Didn't the last merch store have alerts? It did. I just don't want to implement them because they were a little bit distracting, and I don't want to shove it in people's faces. You know, outside of showing it on stream. Smile. Anyway, hey. What a Matt, how you doing? Friend. When are we getting sponsored drill though? When you give me £5,000. Thanks. Alright, so we've finished all the major cities up till now, which is good. The next thing is to go into Denerim and start organizing this Landsmeet. Only 5,000? No, I mean if Matt gives me it.
What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind about Morrigan and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was...
You don't have it?
There
Shame.
seems to be something special between the two of you. It doesn't happen often, but I see her smile to herself sometimes when she watches you.
You love win? Alright, granny fucker. See, I want to tease her with this. I want to tease Win with this. But I also want to confront her because what she said wasn't okay. Are you trying to apologize for what you said?
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
You'd better be sorry. I was deeply insulted now. Apology accepted.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
All right, thanks, old lady. So what we're gonna do is because we've done mostly everything and we're heading towards the end game. This is probably coming up to the last point that we can. Why does it feel like you have something to talk to me about? This is probably some of the last times that we'll be able to talk to people and get their quests to go and do their side quests. Because I feel like, even though I've done all this before, I think it's a nice idea to kind of play through. I think it's nice to kind of play through everything. I'm not sure, Anarim, to be honest with you. Whatever, like, that it might add on to, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Yeah, so we're gonna go through and talk to all these people, get in depth with them a little bit. Also, I did a bit of reading about Alistair, and I think we're gonna be doing something, and with Alistair, I've already got it planned. I was gonna do one thing, and I've changed my mind. So we're going to you'll see. So yes, we've got Alistair's quest, which is to go see his sister. I don't know what Zevran's is. Leliana, I don't remember, but I do remember her backstory. Ogren wants to go fuck a lady. We've done Sten's, Shale's, and Morrigan's. So we're going to talk to Win as well, because I remember her having quite a sad backstory. Well, no, another. Not here, but whatever.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
If you don't keep up, we might have to leave you behind.
And here I was thinking you might actually be concerned for me.
Dude, I thought that was like a jokey response. What's
on your mind?
I didn't think that was an asshole thing. I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know. It's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us.
I thought it was like...
rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I thought it was like when I joke with my mum. So I often joke with my mum where she'll say something about her age and I'll joke about that with her in that friendly relationship manner. And I thought it was going to be a similar thing. Yeah. I'll be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
Thanks.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
What's there to hear?
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart.
Coming from Dick, true, good point, good point.
The step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
All right, come on. Does the story have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
So does it have griffins in it or not?
Yes, there are griffins in the story. The blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great king had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
I like happy endings.
This is a tale about no battles the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all, they have always defended us from the dark side, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
I like talking to her like I'm a child. It's funny.
What's on your mind?
I'll never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
I already knew the answer. I don't know why I asked.
Because you were not looking for the answer, but for someone to tell you that in spite of it, you'll be all right. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
Yeah. It's on my mind. A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Grass is greener on the other side. Grass is always greener on the other side.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
It's hard to imagine you as a moody youth.
Well, I was. Dreadfully morose. Surly. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, the chapel. I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
And that made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
But priests have to choose to be priests. Mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty, and there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It isn't healthy to throw yourself at a pack of darkspawn either in order to save the world. So I'd say you're in no position to judge. You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden. Or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice.
Neat. What up, Scylla? How you doing? Nice to see you. What up, Lone Survivor? How's it going? And hey, Heku, how's it going for you as well? Something's arrived. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. I hope you like them. I hope you like them, Heku. I hope you're doing well as well. See, I like Wynn, but at the same time, I kind of feel like she's... I don't know. I'm kind of tired of, like, preachy old ladies, you know? Oh, he doesn't have the strength to put her all on? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude, the helmet looks fucking dumb. I love it. I actually love the way the Legion of the Dead armor looks. I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Why didn't you stay in the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do.
Oh wait, she was in Ostagar too, wasn't she? Oh shit, I should have probably brought her along. But you left the children.
Yes, I did leave them. But if the blight is not stopped, all of them will face suffering greater than what was seen in the tower. The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I wanted to make sure you really wanted this.
No, of course I don't. I'm old and unsure of what I'm doing. Actually, I'd rather be in a warm chair in the sun, being served pudding, or some other easily digestible
Mood.
food.
Well, that can be arranged.
Well, get on it then, and make sure there's a blanket in my chair, and that it's soft, and that the pudding doesn't have cream on it. Cream gives me gas.
Nice. I didn't need to know that, but nice. Hope everyone's doing well. I've said this like 7 times, but as people are coming in more and more, we're greeting you. So one of the other things I want to do as well is go to the Mage Tower, because I wanna help Dagna get into like become a mage, which is she was a dwarven girl in Orzammar that we saw. I honestly, I don't know why, I just can't be fucking bothered to talk to Liliana. I used to love her. I used to absolutely love her when I was younger, and I just can't be arsed now. Let's talk to Zevran.
What say you?
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Oh, okay then. Have we got any... Wait, what's our relationship with Zevran? It's not amazing. What up, Kiddosaurus? Dude, I haven't seen you for fucking ages. How are you doing?
You have excellent taste.
How's it going, friend? Hold on, we can give this to Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you.
Shush.
How nice.
Oh.
How nice.
He's just like, nice, thanks.
If there's any...
Bowden. Alright. What we're gonna do is, because we're at this point, we're gonna... Pet rock. Yeah, we're gonna buy the gifts that give big boosts to people. I think this goes to win. Oh wait, no. Maybe this does. Who does the pet rock go to? Who the fuck would want the pet rock? Who the fuck would want the pet rock? Oh, who knows? Shale? Oh yeah, probably Shale. Yeah, you're right about that. Although we're already maxed with Shale, so... actually, we'll give... Fuck it, why not? Oh! Oh, it actually... If you buy them...
I'm sure you'll be...
If you buy them, it basically tells you who would want them. Oh, that last one goes to... Unknown party member. Who are you banging and why is it Morrigan? Because Morrigan's actually the best character in this game.
Ooh, shiny.
What should we call Shale's pet rock? Ooh, shiny. What should we call it? Dwayne. Dwayne's the perfect name for her. Morrigan, wait, she would also want this. An Alistair doll?
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Oh. Maybe it wasn't. Wait, Ogren already basically loves us. Holy shit. Let's give him the beard flask.
My ancestors. This.
Okay, enough. So these gifts basically max it out. Wait, it's an ability? Wait, is it actually? Wait, I can't give this to you? Really? Wait, I can't give you King... Oh! It's because it's not for you. That's because it's not for you.
Great. Super. Thanks.
Oops. What? What? Oh my god, minus 50?
Something you need?
Wait, that was a troll gift? Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I thought that was a... good thing. We might have to reload. Oh, a Grey Warden hand puppet. Never mind. Never mind. That'll do it. That'll do it, boys. That'll do it. Holy shit. Why? That's amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Anonymous, for gifting a tier 3 Tachinosaurus.
I could get used to this, you know.
Okay, nice one. We're reloading. Oh, if I reload, I'm going to have to talk to Win again. Can we gift these again and again?
If there's any...
No. Just buy him cake. Oh. Wait, is this a thing? Is this a thing? I didn't know that was a joke gift, though.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Oh, it raises it by 5. Okay.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Win can summon a memory. What? Alistair can play with this puppet and its accompanying toy horse. Morrigan can amuse herself by inflicting indignities on the Alistair doll. Shale can demonstrate the joys of owning a pet rock.
That's a wonderful thought.
Shush.
I shall treasure
There we go.
it.
We just maxed everybody out apart from Win and Dwayne the Rock. Exactly. Wait, does she have the rock around her?
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Yeah.
It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it
I thought we
ventured
were done
into
with
the Deep
Shale.
Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
You believed in Caradon. I wasn't gonna let you down.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Is Shale DLC? Shale is DLC. Shale is DLC that should have been in the main game. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. I mean that. Shale... So, Kin, did you ever play Mass Effect 3? Because in Mass Effect 3, there was Prothean DLC, which was cut out of the main game and sold separately. And it was a companion exactly like Shale that was integral to certain parts of the story, and they cut her out and sold her as DLC separately. I think it was a pre-order bonus. They did the exact same thing with Shale, where they cut out a main party member and made it DLC. And Shale is genuinely really important to certain parts. Where, like, in Orzammar, Kin, in Orzammar, Shale has a huge... I say huge, has a big character moment in that storyline towards the end, because it's about golems and where they came from, and Shale is literally friends with like the characters towards the end of that. Well, we did it yesterday, so I'm just going to talk about it. Karadin, the big steel golem at the end of Orzammar, remembers Shale, and Shale has no memories, and Shale's like, what the fuck? And Karadin speaks to Shale and is like, oh my god, it's you, like, holy shit, this is amazing, like, I know you, this is fantastic, it's really nice to know you're there. And Shale has this big old, like, conversational thing that happens there, and you can actually lose her as a companion if you side with the people who are opposing Karadin. And then you have to go deeper into the deep roads with Shale for like for her side story and her companion story, and you learn a lot about her. And she's a really good character. She's cool as fuck, and I really like her. Return to Ostagar is just items. So I looked up, and I think more was meant to happen in Ostagar when we were there. I remember there being like flashbacks and stuff. I remember there being more there. Also, when we were in the Return to Ostagar thing yesterday, I got gaslit by somebody in chat where, oh, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, here. So I did some reading this morning because I thought I was going crazy, and I was reading about this. It extends it just a little bit. I was reading about this about the documents Kaelin had. And I was reading this, and I had a hint, and I was like, I remember this being. I remember. I was thinking into this. Kaelin was the king that died at the start of the game, by the way. And I was looking at this, and turns out I was right. Kaelin was planning to ditch his wife for the to marry the fucking Empress of Orlane. Is it Orlane? What the fuck? Orlesia. I don't know what it's fucking called. Whoever the Emperor. I was fucking right. I was right about it. The Orleans? Orleans? I don't know. I was right, and I was like, I wonder if he was gonna ditch his wife, which is Loghain's daughter, by the way, for the Orlesian Empress to unite Orlais and Ferelden. And turns out I was looking her up, and it was right. Orleans? Fuck off, Kin. I believed you. Alright, we're gonna buy more cake. Shush. We're gonna buy more cake from these guys to gift to our party members, to max everybody out. I think my inventory was full. Did I buy any cake? I bought 5. Amazing. This is for Unknown Companion 4. Another thing Loghain fucked. Kaelin was already married to Loghain's daughter. Why the fuck would he be... Why would he want...
I am impressed. My thanks.
Stan can recite a traditional Canary prayer. Yeah, why would he want his daughter to be ditched? Wait, brandy? Can I buy brandy to become more suave? Nice. Wait, do they stay in my inventory permanently then? Unknown companion. Unknown companion. Oh, let's give this to Alistair as well. Before we give him more cake, let's give him the joining chalice.
Is that for me?
Oh.
Really?
I thought there was going to be something about that.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Can you teach others to be a Templar?
Others Something on your mind? Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea...
You imbibe brandy to become better at pool? Hell yeah.
Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
So what happens now that there's two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back.
Dude, Kaylin's armor looks awesome. I love the dragon on the front.
So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Well, we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
Never mind. Do blights happen in separate places? Or are they all the same blights? So, like, are all 5 of them, are they all in Ferelden? Or have they been in, like, Orlais or the Free Marches and stuff like that? Can you mention Inquisition spoilers? So, I don't remember anything about Inquisition. And because of that, I'd rather not have spoilers for it. We're going to play through Inquisition eventually. Blights always happen at your mum's house. Nice, got me. It's wherever the deep road's got to. Oh, right, okay. Alright, let's max them out quick while we're still here.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
He's on 99. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough for now.
Are you sure I can't?
Shut up, Bowden. I want to sell Duncan's dagger as well. No one's gonna fucking use it. Marek's blade. I've got so many named oh, dude. I know there's mods to introduce things where you can store items back at home, but I wish that was... That could be good. I don't use any spirit... Wait, have I got anything that does spirit damage? Obviously, I don't know because I can't fucking tell. Because I might use the Corrupted Magister Staff. I think Shale's fine as she is. We don't need these. Helmets. Hold on, let's equip Liliana with this helmet. Never mind, she can't. She doesn't have the strength for it. Amazing. She's actually useless at this point.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along.
What's
on the
your
road.
story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that
finished my
lies
coffee.
beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out
He
the
definitely
dark
scavenged
from
them.
one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see. Isn't that stealing?
To the nobles it is. They believe everything in the tigers belongs to the house that once dwelled there, even if it's in ruins and they haven't seen it in generations. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
You didn't mention your son in the tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right,
Aww.
boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
You forgot he spoke? I did as well. I forgot he spoke too. I thought you just said enchantment.
Enjoy it, at least.
Where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Darkspawn? What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it all.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times, indeed. Dark.
We don't rob copium. Let me see your wares one more time. I want to just make sure I sell everything to you. Rock Knocker seems okay. Fuck it. I'm just going to get rid of this shit. Nature damage. I don't think anyone does nature damage. We're going to... It's just a shit shield. Does more damage to Darkspawn, but it's just shit. That is just shit as well, but I feel like I have to keep it. Oh, I should probably... Actually, I should probably keep these just to... If there is storage... You say there's storage at the keep, right? I want to take Liliana with us just to level her up so we can put different armor on her. I want to see if Ogren can level up so I can put the rest of the fucking whatever it's called, Deep Roads or whatever, Legion of the Dead armor on him. I'm gonna check for Zevran for level ups too. Soldier's Peak. Oh, if we get attacked, I'm fucked. Actually, I'm not. Have you tried the 18 plus mods so far? No, but I have looked at them in private. And, Jesus fucking Christ. You forgot about the dog? The dog's amazing. I love him. I did look at them in private. Holy shit. They actually can level up. So, let's upgrade your strength to... 22 just in case. A little bit more of that and that. Okay, I don't really care. Let's just chuck them here and there. Literally don't care. Cool, let's chuck some armor on them now. I think that's it. Wow, I have a severe lack of armor for these guys. I should have given him... Nah, fuck it, you can keep that stuff. Hey, there's a dog.
Welcome back, Warden.
Thanks.
As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my
Wait,
brother
win
Mikhail
fat
came out
tits
hiding.
mod? That's a
Never
thing?
will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a... Wow, you have nothing. Okay, we're gonna go ditch these boys for different companions. I want to level Ogren up just so I can give him the...
Indeed.
I want to take Sten with me more. I want to level Ogren up so I can put him in the Legion of the Dead armor. And... Oh.
All right.
Oh, there is. Wow. I'm torn between that. Good lord. Look at that. Nice. Am I playing through all of them? Yeah. These do take up... Oh, they do. I didn't think they did actually take up space. Oro? Alright, let's have a look. Thank you for gifting 10 subs. I really appreciate you. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's Dwayne. What the fuck? These are so janky.
That's what I like to see.
The booze doesn't seem to slow him down, it just gets him started. Bonus to strength? Wow. Alright. We're gonna go see about that mage. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? We can't go to see the mage to see if he's turned up anything. Oh. Wait, is this it?
What can I do for you, Warden?
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
What did you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages.
Yes.
In spite of it all,
Damn blood mages. I'm most certainly not one myself. The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Smart. Take care of yourself. Okay.
You're the warden? My family owes you.
Thanks.
Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Cool. You're a weaponsmith then?
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
My travels have found this strange metal in a crater.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
Neat. How much will it cost me?
Nothing. My family owes you much.
Long sword or a two-handed sword? I think a two-handed sword would probably be better. Because we could give it to Sten. Yeah, we don't need any shitty long swords. Two-handed swords. Fuck yeah, let's go.
And so it shall be.
Oh, that looks rad as fuck. What the fuck? Why is it floating?
Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden.
See ya. Alright, look grippy shit now. Ready? It's gonna be terrible. Oh. Oh, look at that damage. Hold on, let's compare it with Ogrim's weapon. Oh, actually, holy shit. I don't know what messy kills are. Dude, that's pretty decent. Holy shit. Alright. Looks like Sten's getting a big boy weapon. Oh, there's an owl. That's cute.
What can I do for you, Warden?
Let me see your wares. Just want to check just in case. Let's buy out his potions. Also, we have a ridiculous amount of money. You're right about money not being a problem. Cool, let's leave. Okay. We can... let's go to the tower, talk to somebody for Dagna. Wait, Meta kills are the execution. Oh. Right, okay. Oh.
Direct me.
Hello? Use this. Thank you. She's gonna get bashed now. My ogre now, smile. Wait, look at him go. Look at him just fucking wander off. He's not even in control. Like, I'm not even in control of him anymore. What now? Look at our ogre just basically T-posing at this point.
As you desire.
He just doesn't know what to do. Poor ogre. Look, he keeps fucking throwing rocks against that stupid bastard. Got him. Blood magic is fucking rad. Why is this still... Huh? Hello? What? Okay then.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden.
Oh, he stopped. Nice.
As you desire.
Nope. How? Okay, he's close-ish to leveling up. You remember this glitch? Yeah, it's dumb. This game's stupid and I love it. I love this game. It's all ogre for them. Shrek is like, shut the fuck up. It's 2 + 2 is 4, hell yeah. Irving.
Went above and beyond the call of duty for the circle.
Do you reckon any of them could tell I'm a blood mage? Dagnar of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
She doesn't care. She still wants to learn, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be flattered.
She's dreamed about it all her life. Don't disappoint her.
I cannot deny anyone, dwarf or human, the chance to learn. Knowledge should not be withheld from those who seek it. Tell Dagnar of Orzammar that this path will not be easy.
Wait, what if we go see Jowan as a blood mage now?
She is welcome here at the circle.
Do you think he'd recognize that we're one?
Live and study with the tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices when it is appropriate.
Thank you.
If only the circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Okay. But it was her choice to make.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the circle. Thank you.
Okay, gotta leave. Is there anything else I could do for you?
You've already done much for the circle.
Okay, you just said no. Neat. This guy feels seedy? Nah, he's old. Okay, before we forget, Ogren needs something here. I thought it was Denerim, but it's not. It's here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the mages collective.
Isn't that the point? We could all be
the mages collect else's imagination. Good to see you again.
Thanks for the 5 gold, loser. She's probably in here.
There she is.
Hey, there we go.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
She's not a Genlock. You can handle her on your own.
You haven't met her, I take it.
Nope. Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Agrin, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
This man took on an army of golems almost single-handedly.
It was a bit of pain, but it was
we're a good wingman, boys.
Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsie. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Got him. Tell her you've been thinking about her.
I've been thinking about you, Felsie.
What do you want, Agrin?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Are we gonna lie? We can't waste time here. The queen's waiting for us.
Oh, the queen needed a new fool, did she?
Oh, well, it's been fun, Felsie. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings and might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you?
He's in, boys.
You could have a
He's
fight
in.
First. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated swordcast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
He's in, boys. I leveled up from that. That doesn't make much sense. But okay, I'm down for that. Okay. We can either get +5 spell power or start becoming a spirit healer or mass rejuvenation. Oops. I accidentally chose something. I wanted mass rejuvenation for a while. That icon is beautiful. Thank you. I am a paragon of beauty myself. Alright, now let's fucking move everything slightly to the right.
I still got it.
We're all impressed. Let's get going. Wait, that was a success? Are you sure?
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain
Thanks for the 100
herself.
bits, Oro.
Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
You're handling this well.
Well, what do you think? I mean, she was my wife. I spent 2 years trying to save her while she was off boffing that tramp and feeding my cousins to the Darkspawn. And now she's dead, and there's no way to ever make things better.
In time, you'll remember the good parts, not the bad.
It's good to be with friends, you know. Or at least chest deep in fallen enemies. You want to get moving now. My throat's sore from all this relating.
Okay, let's go. Nice. All right. He's in, boys. He's in. Okay. Let's go back to Orzammar while we're here so we can turn in Dagny's quest. Oh, God. This is more fighting. It is, isn't it? Oh, no. Wait, what the fuck is you again?
You have coins, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Times have changed in Orzammar, but let's see that discount. Actually all useless. I should kill you. Bye. You're late? Well, he didn't. But, you know. Oh, this... Is this... Oh. The blight is spreading. Huh. It was first just down here, and then it came up like this way, and now it's all over that way. Jesus. Right, Dagna.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope.
Yes.
Oh, please tell me what they said.
First in chat, Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since
I'm just
your
peeing on the
realm
map.
in
True. Good point. Good point.
century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition?
Food, probably. A token of gratitude would be nice.
Of course, a reward. I was just bringing some lyrium in from the storeroom. Will that do? I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want?
Oh, she's giving it to me? Oh. I'll take the rune. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oops.
Never forget what you did. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Oh, well. I don't even know what... I think we got distillation agent. Oops. Oh, well. Okay, so... Oh, it doesn't take us to the world map, does it? Fuck, we have to just leave the long way.
So I take it that the Swamp Witch and the Grey Warden are, intimate?
I am hoping that is not a reference to Alistair.
Because it believes I am an oblivious moron.
Anything is possible. As to the original question, is there a reason you ask?
I'm simply curious as to whether or not it bewitched the Grey Warden.
I have no need to force anything from men.
Oh, my apologies then. I was about to offer my congratulations for a task accomplished.
And not intended as a backhanded compliment at all, yes?
Not at all. I'm the soul of politeness.
Of course.
Okay. Once Ogren has leveled up, we can equip him and then get Sten back on our group. I think. Yeah, we just need 2 more points of strength to equip him with the Legion of the Dead armor.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is safe.
Honestly, same, Catmint. Same. It's so good. I've said this time and again, the writing in this game is incredible. It's so good. Oh, and it's a joy to listen as well. When you see this game, you want to play Baldur's Gate. I've never played Baldur's Gate. I've heard good things, like really good things about it, but I've never played it. Okay, so should we bother doing the conversational things with the characters? Or are we gonna... Or should we just carry on with the main story? All right, we'll talk to some of the people. The issue is that the people we have left to talk to are the ones I'm not mega interested in talking to. I mean, Zevran... Wait, does Zevran even have a quest? Besides the boots? Was that his quest?
What say you?
Okay, now answer some questions. Let's see. What's your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
I'm sorry for you, Zevran.
That's very kind of you to say, but it is not necessary. It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your
That was a
life
weird
has not
audio
been
bug.
so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You could say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. We were not allowed such things, of course, and eventually they were found and taken. I am thankful you found a pair so much like them.
How do you feel about the Dalish in general?
I don't feel anything about them. Oh, we heard about them in the city. Even deep in Antiva. I even had the notion once to run off and join them. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
I kind of wish I took Zevran with me to see the Dalish.
What say you?
Let's answer some questions. Do you enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared. The authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses. Even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
You've never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
That's a very practical attitude.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often.
I need to redo my nails
Enjoying
soon.
the act of killing itself? Why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Handsome elf like you, I can think of a few things.
Really? I can picture you doing a few things yourself. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the
Hell
crows
yeah.
at some point.
Let's go.
Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Okay. Bonk him? No. Alright, win.
What's on your mind?
Like I asked something about the circle. How did you come to join the circle?
I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
How did they know you were a mage?
I set a boy on fire.
Nice. I bet he deserved it too.
Oh, yes, he did. He was the eldest son of the woman who took me in. I don't think he ever liked me. I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Were the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
I felt the same way when I came to the tower.
We were the lucky ones. I learned very quickly that for every apprentice in the tower, there was probably one who never even lived to see the Templars come. No child, not even a mage child, is a match for an angry mob trying to place blame for a failed crop, a hard winter, a baby born dead.
Those people should know better.
Superstition and fear is what makes these people behave in this manner. It will be a good long time before that changes. Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
It's been a while since I left the tower.
It has been almost a year, hasn't it?
Wait, what the fuck? It's been a year? I'm glad to be rid of the place.
I see. You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage.
What? I just said I didn't want to be
so
there.
Irving used to say.
What?
He was joking, but there is
what?
The mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of
She just went, I see. Anyway. I thought that part of my life was over.
But you will always be a mage, especially in the eyes of others. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that.
Thanks for the advice.
Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I?
Yes. Not run so much as hobble.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a perfectly acceptable way to get around.
Oh, I sounded like a chicken then. Let me ask you something.
I will answer to the
Nothing. Okay. Ogren, anything else?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right? I just keep thinking about all that slag with Bronca. How I've turned out. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am.
You've changed since then.
I've tried 27 new kinds of ale and learned I'm just the right height to give a human girl a good time. That doesn't make me a good man. Enough wallowing in my own filth. Did you want to talk about something?
No, just saying hi. Wait, I'd like to know more about you. How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great.
Monkey licking.
Queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? I have to admit, though, I do miss home. Just a bit.
He knows the Australian case? Hell yeah, he does. Do you ever want to be back there?
The only way I'd go back is if they all lined up to kiss my ass and didn't care if they lost their caste for doing it. Actually, that might be nice. But I can't go back now. I'd rather die than be casteless in Orzammar. I guess I'd rather be a useless lump of a dwarf out here than a useless lump of a dwarf back there.
Maybe you could try not to be useless anyway.
You know, I never thought of that. You're a sodding great genius.
Thank you.
Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Fuck off, Ogren.
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy.
Take your time.
It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
You have good reasons, I think.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know...
a soft, squishy flesh creature?
That too. I followed you, expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
It is good to have you along.
Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
Cute.
I am listening.
You're still with me, I see.
Yes. It destroyed the Anvil of the Void. I would not have thought... It could just as easily have defied Caridon, I think. I feel I owe it. Enough that I'm willing to remain with it and assist in its crusade against the Darkspawn. Unless it wishes me to leave.
No, you're quite helpful.
No doubt. Perhaps we should continue. I am listening.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Okay, we're done now. Nice. I don't want to talk to Leliana.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song.
If she starts singing, I'm
many
skipping
years
it.
ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
Without you, things would get stale. I should time you out. I should time you out for that. I, for one, am in no hurry to let my spirit fly free.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Oh god, she looks like a demon! This is so awkward! It doesn't go with the traditional Dragon Age conversational thing. You talk to the bard, like, no. There's two things I can't deal with, which has changed a lot since I was young. And it's one, live music. I can't deal with live music. I hate it. And it's zealous religiousness. And she is both of those things. Oh god, I said I was gonna skip this as well, but she's literally both, and I just can't deal with it, you know? And I know not liking live music is not a popular opinion. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. It's too noisy. It's too overstimulating for me. This part of the VOD is going to be muted. Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot about that. I'd put up a marker here and be like, I want to put something up on the screen to say, like, if it's muted, skip forward. This song's DMCA. We were in Orzammar, and the background music there was DMCA. The background music was. It was wild. The menu music is DMCA.
Something I can help with?
Yeah, you could have not sung. I'd like to talk to you.
What's on your mind?
D's. Do you have any talents to share?
Of course I do. I love stories. Too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one. Told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
I met Flemeth in the Korcari Wilds.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
Yes. She didn't really introduce herself as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth.
I'm gonna have a banana.
They say that if you're bad,
She's my mother-in-law.
and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
She was once beautiful.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow.
Oh wait, you can hear the fucking fat oops.
And perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love. Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Korcari Wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, There to await Conobar's judgment.
Do you want to see something weird?
Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle run red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Know any stories of Ole?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Ole. A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield a sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot. Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Why do I have sriracha on my desk? Dude, the same reason that I have water on my desk, why I have soy sauce on my desk, why I have tomato sauce on my desk, and sriracha. It's why I have fucking bananas next to my desk. Because I don't have self-control. And I was using the soy sauce last night, so I just haven't moved it back. I was using this sriracha last night as well, actually. Plus, I have a long desk, so it's just there. Same reason I still have a coffee cup there. Same reason I have iron brew down here. I don't have much time either. I do a lot of... I'm gonna tell you. Yesterday, I woke up, streamed, had an hour or two of, like, off-stream stuff, and then went to bed, and then got up, barely slept, went back to sleep, woke up, and streamed. And now it's today. I basically stream, cook, eat, sleep, stream. Which doesn't really add up too much when I have days where I do like 5-hour-long streams and stuff. That doesn't really... Depression, okay? Why do you have a hand brace? RSI. Sorry, anyway, did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
I was hoping for a happy ending.
The son of the king Prince Freyan was present. He recognized Avelin's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Cool. Bye. I'm bored of Leliana, I'm gonna be honest. What kind of happy ending? Nice. And the reason why I ate banana with hot sauce on is because look. I like hot sauce so much that I would drink it from the bottle. And it's really weird, I know. But bananas are so bland that it's basically kind of like bread, where you can just basically put anything on top of it and eat it with it and it'll be fine. So I just put it on top once and I was like, oh, this tastes okay. Alright, I'm done with this. I want to go fight stuff.
Alright.
I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes and we've had 2 battles.
Yes. Indeed.
Alright. Alright, we're going to Denerim. You had a dream recently that this hairdressers opened up and had happy endings. Nice! If you find out that that's a real thing, let me know. Let me know where it is. Asking for a friend.
Magic exists to serve man.
You exist to be an annoying bitch. Shut the fuck up.
And corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children. They shall be named Maleficent.
Oh, okay. It keeps leading me back here, even though I've dumped the bodies.
Getting to that part. All men are the work of our name.
Oh.
Pigeon crap.
Shush.
Yes.
Wait, he leveled up? Huh? When the fuck did you level up? Oh, I put all that fucking armor away, didn't I? 41, nice one. Okay. So where's his sister?
I swear the things I could do to you.
Ugh, it is leering at me once again.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Nice one.
Good day.
Weird misogynistic ogre. Nice one. Hello, Slim.
Warden, they're turning the market upside down to find the burglar who bested All How.
He's talking
But
about
no
Alistair.
one's the wiser. I'm going to work hard to find something worthy of your talent. You need anything else?
No, bye.
I'm more of a
Oh wait, no.
mission type. Chit-chat.
Bye.
Right you are.
Alright, let's find... Wait, what was her name?
It is a pleasure to see you again. Have my flowers enticed you? Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy my Orlesian oils?
I want to go. Where is Alistair's sister? Wait, are we actually allowed to explore? Orzammar? No. Denerim now?
Wait, someone's listening.
You sure?
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
I want to go in there, though.
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Oh, fuck. Wait, where is Alistair's sister? We'll go to the pub. Which is here. She might be in there. Wait, who the fuck is this?
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
You're an Antivan Crow?
That's a very direct question. On the whole, I don't like direct questions. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I am.
So you're the one trying to kill me?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
But you were hired to kill me.
I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
Go on.
It takes time to do a good job. Pride in your work and all.
Oh my god.
Have expectations. Not many people to turn to if you're short-staffed in some lines of work. So, someone that's
Get to the point.
Our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
Should we kill this dude or should we just kill him? He wants me to assassinate people. Should we just kill him? What do we think? Do it.
I was afraid.
Oh, they appeared out, no.
Get the war done, men!
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead.
Too easy.
I killed myself. Oh, look at them fly away. All right, let's try this again. There we go. For anyone who doesn't understand how I killed myself, then. With blood magic, you take your own health to deal damage and do stuff. And I was low on health, and I used one of those abilities, and it sapped the last health I had before the ability went off, so I just died.
And so I shall.
Dumb bastard. Oh my god. Alright, I need to turn off Alistair's this because it's really distracting.
Something on your mind?
Maybe a house is like somewhere we travel to, as in have to go through the back roads for. I thought it was around that corner, I'm gonna be honest.
Ah, here you are again. What can I... Alright.
I thought it was. I thought it was like around this corner. Like, I was convinced it was like one of these houses. But I guess not.
Of course.
Nope, nope. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, it's definitely around here somewhere. I do have the quest for him, right? Near the alienage. I'm surprised it doesn't show up on the map as somewhere we can go in.
Magic exists to serve man and
Oh, that's like when I walk through cities in real life. And there's people preaching all the time. Just like, shh, please, shush.
So what does a dark spawn look like anyhow? You ever seen one?
Can't say I will.
Near the alienage. Wait, have I caused a bug? Because I accidentally dropped Alistair's favor of me by a huge amount. Wait. Oh, never mind. It's literally there. It says Goldana's house. I thought that was someone else's house.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside.
Nice one, game.
Could we go and see?
Yeah.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe
He's such a goofy bastard.
Go. Let's just go. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
That's racist.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
Is that on the truth? Listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
So is she everything you expected, Alistair?
And who in the maker's name are you? Some elf to follow him about and carry his riches for him?
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry.
What a bitch. Yeah.
Tell me what to say.
You got some nerve talking to your brother like this.
That's so. Well, he isn't any brother I didn't have before he walked through that door. Unless he can make himself useful, he can just walk back on out of it, can't he?
He came here hoping to find his family.
Well, so he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away, hmm?
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister.
Okay, so we have a really important decision coming up.
Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
So, for anybody who's not played this before, there's a decision amongst these 5 that when we choose it, it will dramatically change his character. And it will make him more selfish and more, well, they literally call it hardening. Which is a really dumb name now. Oh, the police are back. And we're gonna have to do that choice. If what I plan to do later is to happen. So, everyone is out for themselves. You should learn that.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore. You know, I've been thinking.
What have you been thinking about?
Back when we left Goldana's, you told me I needed to look out for myself more than I do. I'm beginning to think you were right. I need to stop letting everyone else make my decisions for me. I need to take a stand and think about myself for a change, or I'm never going to be happy.
It's about time, I say.
Then from this point on, I'll be looking out for myself more. I should have done this a long time ago. I just wanted to thank you. You've been a great friend through all of this.
That was quick, yeah.
One bright spot in everything that's happened.
You're a good friend too.
Let's go. We've got a lot left to do.
And now, from this point on, Alistair's personality is more... I want to say ruthless.
Yes?
Hold on, let me do something quick. Oh, I can't do it. Never mind.
Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
If you're raised in the Chantry, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
You know what I mean.
I'm sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
Now you're making fun of me.
Make fun of my comrade in arms? Perish the thought. Well, you tell me. Have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
Why, yes, I've licked a lamppost in winter.
Just the once? And you didn't lose half of your tongue in the process? I'm impressed. I, myself, never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
You've never had the opportunity?
Well, living in the Chantry is it's not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They raised me to be a gentleman. That's not so bad, is it?
Not really, no.
I've no urge to rush into anything. We may not even survive what is to come, after all. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go.
Okay, so for anyone who's wondering why I've made the choice that I have with Alistair, trust me when I say this. If we want the best outcome to happen for everybody, this and another choice we're possibly going to make later is going to happen. Okay.
Right here, old pal.
Okay.
Aye.
I want to test one thing as well.
So I shall.
Okay, so world map. While we're here, I'm going to test one thing. So Ogren can only... So Ogren has something that increases his strength. And I'm wondering if you can cheese stronger armor onto him by using that health, the strength buff. I wonder, does this give an actual strength boost? Because it says bonus to strength 43. Now, this gear in here needs level 42 to wear. Oh, sorry, in here. I'm wondering if we can... Yes, we can cheese it. Even though the buff is temporary. We can put this on him now. And we could put this on him now. And just leave him in it for the rest of the game. And the buff will wear off and he won't have the strength to be able to use it. But he'll still use it. Okay, so now I want to put I'm going back to the camp so I can put Sten in my party. We're gonna quickly talk to Alistair again.
Ask away. Of course.
What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I don't know if I'm imagining this, though. But I think after he becomes hardened, all of his voice lines change slightly in tone. I don't know if I'm imagining this, though. Because all of this, he just sounds slightly different. Also, I think his face changes a little bit. Because he looks already more like... I don't know, I probably imagine it. So it was a joke?
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
I love the dog in the background. Because he's just happily barking away, loving life. Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
It seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
We're all having a serious conversation. The dog's just in the background loving life. Absolutely adoring it. He will be remembered, as will the others.
I know. Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
You and your friends are formidable folk, and
Yeah, Kim, we don't have a Megalil on this channel. I removed it to make way for other remotes. Leave. What do the dwarves want?
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
I just gave away all my gems. Turning coins for Emons, 30 sovereigns. Runes for the circle, all novice. Runes, all journeyman. Fuck it, all master. Ooh, there we go. I'm done with them. Fuck yeah, I'll give all elf roots. I can just go buy more. Wait, you want more? Jesus Christ.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
The circle of Magi stands ready.
Do you need anything? Oh, okay, whatever. Fuck you. There's a reason he's called Barkspawn, boys. Boom. Look at that fucking juicy sword. Juggernaut gear. Star weapon. Sheesh. I'm still debating putting this on. Yeah. Oh, it's red. Okay. What the fuck? Dude, they actually have weapons that look like that model, though. Why wouldn't they? Whatever. Check on Morrigan one more time, just to see if there's anything else. I don't think so, but just to see.
I noticed that you were foolishly spending a great deal of time with that assassin.
I assume you mean Zevran.
The elf is attractive enough in his way. I can see why you would find another man such as him desirable.
Oh, never mind.
My point is that you and I have shared a bed together. It seems hardly fitting to have you doting upon another at the very same time, does it?
I am not doting upon him.
And yet if there is truly nothing between you, your actions say otherwise. The crux of the matter is this. I do not share. You may do as you wish, but if you pursue another, you may not also dally with me. I will not be where I am not valued. I simply wish to know where I stand.
I want you no questions.
Then I trust you will make that clear to Zevran. Agreed? Your desire?
That was weird. That was a weird...
Full of questions.
That was a weird turn. That was weird. Alright, let's go talk to Zevran, quick. Homies are homies? Exactly.
I take it you have found another more compatible with your tastes. No, there is no need to deny it. I do not mind.
This is why I don't like. I wasn't planning on denying it. I'm sorry.
Don't be my good friend. I never asked you for anything, did I? So I'm forced to ask, if we are not to be lovers, are we at least to be friends?
Yes.
Good. Nothing would please me more.
This is why I don't like BioWare's games with romance. Because just being friends and trying to be good friends with someone is immediate, hey, it's romance! Hey, it's romance! It's like, oh, dude, chill out. I called him a handsome elf. I call my mates handsome all the time. It doesn't mean I want to fuck them. Like...
Something I can help with?
No. You could do the same thing with Leliana that you do with Alistair. No, fuck. I mean, yes. But, wait, no, I don't... Yeah, whatever. But I mean harden them, where you can change their personality. But I don't think we're ever going to be in the position to do that with Leliana.
Yeah.
Nope. I kind of want to take Shale, Morrigan, and Alistair.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, but Anarim, that's just people That's just weird people, you know. Didn't you say you need the Sten? It was more wanted Sten to be in my party. Oh my god.
Oh, this should be good.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Begin the onslaught.
All right.
Nice shoes, wanna fuck? Peepo shy. Of course, Ed. Loot all this shit.
Of course.
Metal shard, wherever. Oh god. Performance bad. Performance bad. Performance really bad. Game struggling. Game struggling. Oh god. Oh, we gotta go this way, I guess.
And so I shall.
Oh god. Dude, this game is great, but the performance sucks. Like, look at this. Look at this go. What the fuck? Who's glowing? That's Alistair. He has Rally on. Sam, seen your feet? Yeah, I actually have, haven't I? Oh. Why are we coming back here this way? We're going this way. We have to go to fucking... We have to go to Redcliffe so we can then go back to Denerim. I can't remember why, but Ed sent me a picture of his feet at some point, I think. Yeah, you did, didn't you? I saw a TikTok today that was like... it said, this is... It was like, this is your sign to... as a male, act like a female and set up an OnlyFans for feet pictures. And it was this dude just like... showing like hundreds and hundreds of dollar bills. I say hundreds, but sorry, I mean lots and lots of $100 bills. I was like, wow, maybe I'm in the wrong market. Dude, we're a lot tankier than I thought. I'm still playing this on Nightmare, by the way. The difficulty is all but vanished. I'm wondering, though, whether or not... Wait, this is the Chantry. Fuck, I meant to go to the castle, aren't I? I have to go back up there. I'm wondering whether or not with... Because it was said before that Dragon Age 2 on the hardest difficulty is, like, rough, like a really big grind. I'm wondering whether or not it would end up being a similar thing where it becomes a lot easier. But I think what I'll probably do is not play on the hardest difficulty for one reason, and it's because the combat is monotonous enough as it is anyway, without having to struggle through every single one. You can make backup saves? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Your feet are hairy like a hobbit? Same. Wait, I think I could have just gone there instead of coming to the Redcliffe first. You're on government payment right now and don't want to have to explain why you're getting money all of a sudden? Just say you sell feet pictures. Easy. Then you'll have money to spend on everybody else. well, yourself, but yeah. Oh wait, they're all the dwarven soldiers are here. The Dalish. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if the werewolves, the golems, and well, I don't know what Redcliffe would have. Oh, Templars instead of mages, right? It's actually a nightmare, really. See, that's what I think. Is if the combat, if the game wasn't monotonous enough as it was anyway, it'd be fine. Like because this combat is, you know, a little bit. It started to get a little bit stale because I just blood magic everything, but the areas are different and varied. Whereas I specifically remember in Dragon Age 2, they copy and paste caves over and over and over again, and it's really bad for it. All right, let's go to Denerim.
You've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
I wonder if there's mods to improve it. Before we play Dragon Age 2, I am going to look at mods to see if we can make the experience better. And I know I said I didn't want to put mods to change the experience of this game, just to have it as
the heart and soul
it was.
Of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is...
Ooh, listen to that echo.
That the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Honora rules, let her speak for herself.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you played the nursemaid to.
Well, you're admitting the royal part. That's a start.
I'm Dick of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I've come to reveal your crimes at Ostagar.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
If you are a human noble, at this point, this character is the character that, like, fucked you over big time in your original backstory. Like, big time. This is the asshole you were like hunting throughout the entire game. He betrayed your entire family and got them all killed, basically. Bootlicking appears to be profitable these days.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
What efforts can there be when you outlaw the Grey Wardens?
Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Have you known Loghain a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
You sound like you admire him.
He made us a free people once more. You can't know what it was like to grow up as a vassal in your own land, while poncy little Orlesians minced around in their silks. I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around and see what you can
I
tell.
thought he said Norwegians.
Find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Okay, now we have full access to the city, I believe. Alright, so... Ooh, all our boys are here? What the fuck? I didn't know they would be here.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Never mind. We're done. We're done. We're done now. We're done with you. Forever, I guess. We finished everything with you. Hey, Zebra, nice hat.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to dinner,
Surprise
I
pie.
stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas. What say you?
Cool. Bye. We're just going around talking to them to see what they say about this.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can.
Isn't it? Tit. Got him. Ooh, book.
As you desire.
The Free Marches? The Free Marches are not a kingdom, nor even a nation in the most basic sense. People from that region dislike even being lumped together as marches. Rather, they are a collection of independent city-states united only when it suits them. In this respect, they resemble the Banorn before the arrival of King Calenhad. Because of this, the Free Marches have no capital, and what passes for a central government exists only sporadically, a sort of Landsmeet that convenes only during times of crises. I arrived in time for the grand tourney while it was on in Tantervale. A remarkable sight indeed. I saw Avar hillsmen test their mettle against Orlesian chevaliers, riders from the Anderfells buying Neveran cavalry horses, and Tevan craftsmen selling their ways to oh my god, to Tevinter mages. All of Thedas was on display. Fucking hell, I can't talk.
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean.
And so I shall.
Yep, that was a that was a poorly timed main character dialogue there.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Nice, great, loved that.
It is no trouble.
Hey, Ogren. Nice.
Right here, old pal.
Nice one.
Aye, all right.
Amazing. Thanks, Ogren. Exterior. All right, let's go there.
Someone keep those cats out of my cream.
Someone keep those cats out of my cream. Oh, didn't want to do that. I wanted to go see the rest of them around in the fucking castle. Wow, that loading screen was big. Someone keep those cats out of my cream. We missed Alistair, Morrigan, and Sten. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game now. It's taking ages to load, and I think that might be the whole... There's like a... What is it? Like a memory leak issue? So I'm just going to relaunch it just to hopefully remove that. Someone keep those cats out of my cream. I'm sorry, I can't stop listening to that over. There we go. This is the rest. Your room, Dog, Morrigan, Sten, and Alistair. Oh, wait, no. Oh, plus we haven't actually seen this. I want to see... Oh, Morrigan's in here, too. Hello, Dog. He barks happily, wagging his tail.
All right.
The Bannorn. The central Ferelden Valley has always been a paradox. No single barn holds more than a few dozen leagues of farmland, yet together they govern a greater territory than all the Tairns and Arls combined. This collection of independent barns is known as the Bannorn, and it is the heart of Ferelden politics. No person has ever sat upon the throne of Ferelden without first winning the approval of the Bannorn. Queen Fiona, who had the misfortune to take the throne in the 18th year of the Steel Age, wrote of the Bannorn. There have been 3 wars this year fought over elopements, 5 fought over wool, and 1 started by an apple tree. It isn't even winter yet. Who would believe that these same barns, now trying so hard to kill one another, just last year united to give me the crown? Scylla, by the way, we've got Denerim to do, and then the final, like, finale bit, I believe. Woof, woof, woof.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan? As you wish.
Okay, I can't click the book. Do you have time for a shower before the finale? Oh, we're not doing the finale today. Denerim's gonna take us, like, 3 hours, 4 hours. And that's even before... Dude, we have loads of... We have the alienage to do. We've got the different areas in Denerim to do. And then we've got... after all of that, we've got the Landsmeet to do. And then after that is the finale stuff, I believe. I don't even think we'll finish tomorrow. In the 30th year of the Steel Age, the first Kunari ships were sighted off the coast of Par Vollen in the far north, marking the beginning of a new age of warfare. History calls this the First Qunari War, but it was mostly a one-sided bloodbath, with the Qunari advancing far into the mainland. Qunari warriors in glittering steel armor carved through armies with ease. Their cannons, the likes of which our ancestors had never seen, reduced city walls to rubble in a matter of seconds. Stories of Qunari occupation vary greatly. It is said they dismantled families and sent captives to learning camps for indoctrination into their religion. Those who refused to cooperate disappeared to mines or construction camps. For every tale of suffering, however, there is another of enlightenment, deriving from something called the Kun. This is either a philosophical code or a written text that governs all aspects of Qunari life, perhaps both. One converted Saharan reported pity for those who refused to embrace the Kun, as if the conquerors had led him to a sort of self-discovery. For all my life I followed the Maker wherever his path led me, he wrote, but in the Kun I have found the means to travel my own path. It has been said that the most complete way to wipe out a people is not with blades but with books. Thankfully, a world that had repelled 4 blights would not easily bow to a foreign aggressor, and so the exalted marches began. The greatest advantage of the Chantry-led forces was the Circle of the Magi. For all their technology, the Qunari appeared to harbour great hatred for magic. Faced with cannons, the Chantry responded with lightning and balls of fire. The Qunari armies lacked the sheer numbers of humanity. So many were slain at Marnus Pel on both sides that the Vale is said to be permanently sundered, the ruins still plagued by restless corpses. But each year the Chantry pushed further and further into the Qunari lines, although local converts to the Qun proved difficult to return to Andraste's teaching. By the end of the Storm Age, the Qunari were truly pushed back. Brevane was the only human land that retained the Qunari region after being freed, and its rulers attempted to barter a peace. Most human lands signed the Lomarin Accord, accepting the Tevinter Imperium. It is a shaky peace that has lasted to this day. Okay.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
Nice.
Your desires?
Oh god, makes me uncomfortable.
Warden, I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Enora ask for help?
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrum is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
What does this have to do with me?
I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Owl Eamon.
Her top is weird. Like, what the fuck are these poofy shoulders there? Her arms look really strange. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Look at... I know that's kind of like fashion and stuff, but it looks so weird for them to puff out there, and then to... Like, it puffs out that way, and then also puffs out that way. The booba. She does have an extremely prominent bit of booba there. Would Loghain kill his own daughter just to frame Eamon?
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
We have to help.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Cool. Okay.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
It's so... it just doesn't make sense. Alright. I don't want to do this right now. What I mean by that is I feel really sick at the moment. And I'm not sure what it is. But I need to stop because otherwise I think I'm going to be ill. So I'm going to stop for today, but we'll make sure to carry on and do all of Denerim tomorrow. If not, finish the game tomorrow as well. I was thinking of Ed's feet. Yes, that's exactly it. I was thinking of Ed's feet, and the lust for it was too great that I have to stop now so I can go sort myself out. That's exactly what it was. Sorry for the abrupt end. We didn't do anything today. We started Denerim, spoke to some people. I mean, we kind of did some stuff. We did Ogren stuff, Alistair stuff. Not a huge amount, but we did some. But yes, thanks for watching. We'll carry on with this tomorrow. We'll do all of Denerim tomorrow. Possibly the end of the game, depending on time. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great time. See ya. Peace.